Others seem to not worry about that. So the rest of you on this team, you don't really feel like the change is challenging for you in terms of your own sense of your capacities? What
May I
about you,
speak?
Gwen? Yeah, yeah.
Um, I, I think when we do start something new, there is always a change, the challenge of being able to handle how, the thing is, how do you learn when you make a mistake? And how to deal with the mistake of and avoiding it to let you down, because a mistake means that you don't know, you didn't know, you didn't do anything properly right. And from one side, from that, we had the chance of moving towards learning and keeping up with the internal strength, or otherwise feeling put down because you were not able to do it. Because the empowering, I think, is relates to always to the sense that you are able to do. And I think that's a challenge.
Yeah. So rather than when we make mistakes or when we feel lack of, when we feel insecure about taking on new roles, I think you're saying that the challenge is to not get stuck in that place when we feel like we're inadequate or we're making a mistake, to not get stuck in the place of putting ourselves down or feeling bad about our insecurities or our lack of sense that we know how to do something. And
Yeah,
instead of that, to learn from the mistakes or from the things we don't know how to do so that we move forward.
Yeah, I think that means keeping a learning attitude and keeping in mind always that you are able to do it, and with all your imperfections and so forth, and not letting that down, because that will draw you down.
Yes.
I have read the book. I'm sorry. I just read a couple of articles on that book, Transforming Conflict from the Inside Out, which are testimonies, and they're very, very interesting because are practitioners of.
I'm wondering, cases you were doing it, were you consciously picking one color over another because you were starting to organize things into groups?
No. Usually at the beginning of my facilitation, I will explain that I use colors, well, just to that we can see the difference. When everything is black, you cannot see the map anymore. But I don't use colors as symbols or something, because that is distracting for me. I have to think which color shall I use for this, and it's distracting for the group.
About the colors and the non-assignment of meaning to the color, I think that's what Case is trying to emphasize, that we are not in any way being, we're trying to be as little interpretive as possible in our mapping. We're not assuming that red means strong and green means soft or anything like that in the colors. We're really trying to follow the parties and use their words and their expressions of emotion.